Hey everybody, it's Disco Time Lord here. How are we? I'm feeling a lot better than I was before, so I thought I'd release another video and go on to different topics that we usually would sort of cover. Just quick throw in, I've got a little microphone now. Sorry, just moved that away from me. I don't know if you're supposed to hold them this close, but it makes me feel like a radio DJ, so like the old style, so kind of like having it here, and I'm recording on my laptop for a change. I thought, should I do something different? Switch it up. So yeah, we're doing something a bit different, but I wanted to cover just a little bit about some of the things I like. Like obsession wise, I love Doctor Who, classic Who, new Who, absolutely obsessed with Doctor Who. That's a very big part of my life. Pokemon Go, that's also a very, very big fixture. But Doctor Who wise, I could ramble on forever. I'm trying my hardest not to, but yeah, I would have to say I love the Kung Fu Doctor Who, John Pertwee, the third Doctor. I thought he was absolutely amazing. And of course, Sarah Jane Smith, absolutely amazing. She was the next favourite companion. New Who, I am going to say I liked David Tennant. He did have a very long amount of time as a Doctor. Then I was saying Donna Noble definitely as a companion was the best for me. I will move on from Doctor Who and I will go on to Pokemon Go because everyone that I know, but mainly in the autistic community, a lot of them are Pokemon Go fans. But my son is obsessed with it, of course. So I've done Twitch streaming with my son playing his own game. We call ourselves Team Time Lord. So I will not show his face for privacy because he is a child. But as Team Time Lord, he streamed his own little game. So he does his raids and I will stream that. I make sure it's nice and safe and child appropriate. I, however, do stream. I've only done a couple. It's just for a little bit of fun. So nothing serious, but I go under the same. It's Disco Time Lord again. Everything I do is Disco Time Lord. But going Doctor Who again. I swear this name I came up with when I was like 13. So I did not know about the Timeless Child thing that happened with New Who. Literally, this is going back like decades. This is before Doctor Who even made a comeback. So I'm not literally doing a Timeless Child thing. I just like disco music, I think Boney M or whatever, and a whole load of other stuff. But I'm obsessed with music, you already know that, but I just happened to come up with this and I threw together Doctor Who and boom, Disco Time Lord was it. And then the Timeless Child came out and ruined everything. So, So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Timeless Child. Please don't think that. I just am me. I came up with my own thing. And yeah. What else is there besides that? Music, yeah. I mean, at the moment, I'm into death metal. I know I'm sitting here wearing tie-dye, but and smiling, but yep, death metal now. I've gone back to that. I swing in between music like it's going out of fashion. There's never one specific style that I listen to. I will literally listen to anything. And my recall of song facts is a lot. It would be nice to listen to a song and not actually have the information there in the back of my head whilst listening to a song. Because I can literally, I'm like a pop up video. I'm assuming everyone knows pop up videos where the facts go as the video plays, but that's literally my brain as I'm watching a video. Not fun. Also, I'm massively obsessed with The Sims 4. I have been playing that game virtually non-stop. That has been my big thing. I've been watching the videos for years and then I finally thought I've got to get this game. I saved and I saved and I saved and I saved and I just went and bought The Sims 4. I bought a few packs. Vampires, what is it, the Spellcasters one, Strangerville. I mean, you gotta be unique. I don't even do the plots. I never even tried to do the plot of Strangerville. I'm like, I like the plant. I'm gonna use the mode where you can just move everything anywhere. Okay, I've got a house I downloaded from the gallery, so I don't have to make one, and we'll put the big scary plant out the front. That's good. That'll do me. So I do whatever suits me in The Sims 4. I haven't uploaded anything yet, apart from a few pictures here and there that I've taken photos of, but basically, my household always consists of Santa and the Grim Reaper and a cat. Don't ask me why. I don't know. And normally it's unique gameplay, Sims Torment, but I've got a whole load of mods downloaded that I worked out. I was so eager to work out those mods. I have had so much fun so far with it. I've only had it maybe a month and a half. Well, technically a month and a half, I'll say. So I've had so much fun just messing around, doing all the little fun things here and there with the mods and all the packs and everything. So I do actually have a an account that I think a gallery. That's I think it's Rosie Rosie John JOHN 84. I think that's where whatever I've uploaded is, and there would only be a few Sims I've created. I haven't uploaded the rest or anything big. I don't really know what to do. I'm just really winging it. So I just do what I do. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna have to work that out and actually start uploading stuff. But some Sims that I've made myself, I have actually uploaded. So I made them from scratch and I have uploaded them. Sasha Beach, as you can imagine. Think about it. Saying someone is Sasha Beach. Nice way of getting around swearing. There's rhythm music. That's another one that I created for a guy. So there's a spellcaster chick, there's a guy. It's like, yep, try and do that to be a bit different. But yeah, eventually I'm going to upload a bit more. But I'll get used to The Sims a bit more before I really sort of go any further. I've just tried building a house last night, like basic. So we'll see how it goes. But this game is a lot more complicated than I thought. So it's going to take me a while to learn it. But at least I learned from watching the videos for years. This is the first time I've ever played anything like The Sims. I'm normally not very good with new things, as you know. So trying to take on something of this magnitude was really asking a lot. Didn't think this through. And what else is there? At the moment, that's pretty much my main thing that I've been focusing on. My YouTube, my playlist obsession has gotten worse. So if you want to enjoy my playlist, go through there. I've reorganized my playlist, created a whole new load of playlists. It's just everywhere. So much more on there. It's just literally, and I have so many different playlists which you don't even get to see. So I've got about 40,000 of my own playlists which are all for me. So it's been a big focus for me at this point in time. I just really love making playlists and organizing all of the different ones. I love order. So that's a big part of enjoyment for me, is just organizing. I mean, it just makes me so happy. So that's another focus for me. I'm trying to think what else is there that I like. It's very hard to just off the top of your head. I didn't want to write this down. I wanted to do it like I always do my videos, which is just whatever comes into my head, straight up, honest, say it into the camera. So I know there's always these awkward pauses, but I don't like the idea of editing my videos. So if I'll do that, I'll do that at the end and just go black and white or whatever, just for a bit of a change. But oh, this is fun. Because I stick to so many just strict interests, it's very hard to really think of what I ever branch out to. Like, for instance, movies. I always watch the same movies. So it's very hard to pick because they're sporadic. But fan fiction is something that I'm very big on. I'm writing a lot of fan fictions at the moment. I'm bouncing in between 4 at present. So they'll probably take years to even get finished. But they are coming along quite well. Eventually I will put them on fanfiction.net. So that fanfiction has always played a big part of my life. And some of it is combining a lot of different types of fanfiction and, well, not fanfiction per se, you know what I mean? Like if it's in a book form and then it was made into a movie or even a comic, I then will try and combine them if I can to try and be creative and then just move from there. Create my own work. So I have difficulty creating my own characters, but I can work with what's pre-established. So fan fiction for me in that regard is a better way of creatively expressing myself. I used to do artwork, like oil on canvas. I went to art school. Yeah, bragging rights. I get other diplomas, but yeah, that was one of the things that brought me passion and happiness. I mean, I enjoyed that. That wasn't just for like the fact that you needed work. I actually did that for me to bring out my happiness and joy. So oil on canvas, working with clay, those sort of things were really good. But when you've got kids, things like writing tend to be all you've got. So typing, I can't really write anymore. I've got a lot of medical issues on top of the autism and ADHD and everything else. So there's just been more added to it. So right now I can't, I have a lot of issues with nerves because I have everything from my neck right the way down to my lower spine. It's a lot. That basically muscle spasms, nerve pain all the way through. I get joints locking up, fingers locking up. It's a lot. So I can't really write with a pencil much. I can do it for maybe about a couple of minutes and that's it. Then my hand will lock. So I can't write like I used to write, but I can still type. That's why I got a laptop. At least it gives me the chance to keep writing. So that was just stroke of luck. I'm like, well, at least now I can keep the fan fiction going. So the only problem is you got to transcribe all of that. And if you've got like multiple chapters, oh my God, you end up editing and you can go from like one chapter and it becomes something different. You're like, well, the other 13 chapters are different now. Rewrite. But then you come up with something good. One movie I'm interested in is Coraline. I'm actually thinking of doing some. I've got a few theories, and I know a lot of people have uploaded theories on Coraline. So I was thinking, do I upload my theories, or do I sort of just keep that quiet? Well, because I don't really focus on that on this channel, do I? So I'm thinking, do I try uploading things like my fan theories? So I'll think about that. Maybe it's something I'll do. We'll see how that goes. But that could be fun. So put that down on my list of things that I am going to do. Because I don't know, you might be interested in Coraline too. You might be interested in a change of pace. Excuse me, thirsty. But yeah, I hope that's just a little bit about me that maybe interests you, because my passions, those are like my deep, deep passions that are like obsessed me for years. These are things that have been unchanging for maybe decades or more. So the stuff that changes regularly might take a couple of months to maybe a year to change, but I'm talking things that have been there for decades. I mean, Pokemon's been there since when it first came out. Doctor Who, that's always been there since I was a kid. Star Trek, always been there, but then again, specifics. Believe me, I have Star Trek Next Generation books that I've read so many times the pages are falling out. So yeah, I love Star Trek Next Generation. Kind of watched Enterprise, but yeah, obsessed with Star Trek Next Generation. Fun fact, if you ever watch the 90s cartoon series Gargoyles, or you go on Disney Plus, all the voices, apart from, I think, Patrick Stewart's, they're actually all voiced by Star Trek Next Generation cast. So go on Disney Plus, check out Gargoyles, that cartoon show that you watched as a kid if you were my age, and look at the cast. They even have Nichelle Nichols, who played Lieutenant Uhura in the original Star Trek. Forgive me if I mispronounced her name. Ooh, big faux pas. She was an amazing woman. I read her autobiography, but yeah, it's all Star Trek Next Generation. I was absolutely mind blown. Well, not all of but I would say all of the cast that were on Star Trek Next Generation, they voice it. They are all on this show. Most of them are main cast. I always wondered why my father watched that Gargoyle show, and I always wondered why I recognized some of the voices. I watched it the other day because my son was on Disney, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god! It suddenly clicked in. So yeah, just fun fact there for you. So I hope you enjoyed my video and my usual ramble. So there's just a tiny little bit about the things that have been fixations for me. So mainly fantasy, sci-fi. I'm also a big horror fan, so Coraline is just the tip of the iceberg there. That's mainly because my son has a fixation on it, so I watched a lot and a lot of fan theories tick through. Believe me, I can go even deeper on a lot of cartoons. I got fan theories there. But even other things I come up with the theories. I write them all down. But my fan fiction, I've got a few more other interests there, but I haven't really explored them in a long time. When you have kids and they're really a lot of work in love and time that you need to put into them, you don't tend to have time to do a lot of the things you like. And maybe one day I'll upload my Sims videos. I have no idea how to film them on my computer. I haven't gotten that far yet. But one day, I promise you, I will learn how to do it, okay? So you will eventually see them. That is a promise I make to you. Because it's it's fun and it's chaos. And it's something to do. Alright, well anyway, I rambled on long enough. I hope you have a great day or night or whatever you're doing. And much love from Disco. Bye guys.